Out of these, Japan's two most popular cities, there is one more reason Osaka is my favorite, which is its wild but tragic origin story. While Tokyo was built by samurai, Osaka was built by rebellious warrior monks who fought the entire oppressive samurai hierarchy 528 years ago, when they built the fortified stronghold called Ishiyama Honganji. This place, a rare community in the Japan of the time led by warrior Buddhist monks called Iko-iki, who did not bow down to any of the local warlords called daimyo, which was tricky because during this time, the Sengoku period, these warlords ruled everything and were consistently fighting amongst themselves with the samurai who followed them for land, legitimacy, and taxes. The ones paying those taxes, the peasants, farmers, fishermen, were having a rough time because these taxes could be 30 to 70% of their harvest, forced labor to build roads, forced conscription into armies, constant warfare that was destroying villages. So when many of these farmers, peasants first heard of the religion called Pure Land Buddhism that preached everyone is actually equal spiritually, which means you don't really have to listen to the samurai or warlords anymore, it became very popular. Many of them converted, becoming warrior monks. The warlords did not like this, which is why they were warrior monks and not just normal monks, because they had to defend themselves against samurai trying to collect taxes. Eventually, many of them grouped together under an iconic leader called Renyo Shonin, who is sometimes called the second founder of Pure Land Buddhism. They built that fortress in Osaka Bay, made a city-state around it, and they held out there against the samurai and the warlords for almost 100 years. They lowered taxes. It was the only non-samurai governed province in all of Japan, meaning the only place where a samurai could not just execute anyone that was rude to them. But eventually it all came to a fiery end when Oda Nobunaga, one of the first people to unify Japan, brought together a ton of the warlords and modernized warfare, saw that the Iko-iki stood against the hierarchy that held much of his society together and went to war with them, laying siege to their fortress for 10 years. They held that for 10 years, but eventually they were starving and they surrendered, and this place was burned to the ground. Where Osaka Castle was built in its place, and it's great that Japan was unified, but the community of warrior monks that once was Osaka was such a rare bastion of equality and communal support across classes in medieval times that I think a lot of that carried on through other eras of Osaka. So another reason why I love Osaka, a little bit more than Tokyo. Anyway, that's what won for this video's topic. Let me know what I should make a video on next, and thanks for watching.